In this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to complete this week's time trials. This is House Special Workshop Texas City time trial, also the Up and Atom time trial, and Vespucci Canals. Now, if you do enjoy this video and find this useful for getting through, then make sure you leave a like. Comment down below if you enjoy doing time trials and find these videos useful as well, and subscribe if you haven't already, as it'll be great to see you for future videos, and click that notification bell to get all the latest from this channel going forward. And apart from that, guys, we're getting straight into things. So, the first one we are doing is the Texas City time trial, okay? The one that is part of House Special Workshops. Now, the par time for this is 1 minute 47, and this is easily achievable, okay? Like you might have seen in one of my past videos, which will be coming up as a card now and on the end screen, there is a way to get the free car from the workshop as well. That is the Karen S95, and you've got a lot of leeway as you do this, okay? Because of the cars being so fast, it means that you can slip up slightly. So as you can see, I started going up the hill rather than following this road I'm meant to be on now. So I kind of came down, did a swazzy little drift, but it was a bit of a fail. And then from there, you just literally hold the trigger down and just drive. A lot of the drives for these time trials are very much, one checkpoint is down close somewhere and the other one is very far away, so you always have this opportunity to literally just hold the trigger down and just drive. So it makes it very easy, very achievable as well, and especially because of the payout, because in just like under 2 minutes time, you get yourself a good hefty $250,000, okay? And that is every week, and it's so simple to do. I literally do it first try every single time. All I do is start the race. Once I start it, put a waypoint so I know where I'm roughly going, and then from there I just race and then go. Okay, so as you can see, we're coming up to the final destination. There's only a couple of turns, but mainly just straight drives, and boom, 251,000, and that's in 1 minute 41. Okay, so that's nice and simple. The next one heading on to is Up and Atom. Again, almost similar to the House Special Workshop one, and you can use the same vehicle in this as well. That's a little tip I gave in another video as well. If you want to check that, that'll be coming as a card right now as well. Now, when it comes to it, again, it's literally just straight drive in, okay? So this is going to take you just under, or a little bit shorter than the last video, the last race even. 1 minute 41. Again, we do this very easily because nice and simple, it's just driving pretty much straight. As you're going, all you have to do is, and especially if you know this side of the map, you just have to deal with the corners and a little bit of those humps in the ground as well. But once you deal with them, it's a very simple race. It's a very simple time trial. And again, this gets you a good 100k for just under 2 minutes as well. So you're really stacking up this money if you're doing it back to back, or if you're just helping yourself get through it as well. And it all adds up at the end of the day as well, okay? Now, as we're going, you can see on the minimap, there's some little turns going on here. This bit is where you kind of need to be careful, because as you're driving, you need to slow down, especially for this corner. As you can see, I really slow it down, take it easy, go on the inside of some of the cars, and then once we get out that corner, start to speed it up, because I can see there's a straight coming up on the minimap as well. Now, when it does come to these time trials again, like I said at the start, a little reminder, if you always want to see a tutorial on how to do these, I'm hoping to get these up every Thursday, so then as soon as they're out, they should be ready to be going as well. So if you do want to check that, then make sure you do subscribe and click that notification bell, so then you get the latest updates to know when exactly it's happening. Now, this final little part, again, you can kind of see how it is really easy in the car that I do it in, because literally we crashed into a rock, we eventually made it to the beach, and we just reversed through. If I really got it right and angled it so I'm just driving straight out, I would have got there easily and it would have been completely fine. And then again, that's another 100k or so into the bank. Now, the final one is Vespucci Canals. Now, the key with this one, especially with RC Bandito Racing, because they're so fast and because of the time trial, just remembered I did that, lol. Because of the time trial that it is, it means that you can fall short if you need. So if you do take a little bit of a bump, a little bit of a crash, it's completely fine. Some of the corners you are going to nail, and you'll probably do them quicker than I did, because this one took me just a couple of attempts, but I remember on some of the other ones, I literally did some of those corners a lot better. As you can see, my personal time in the bottom right at the time was 1 minute 59. But as you're going, as you can see, this is still the one that works. This is still the one that was brilliant, and we got it done. And to add another 100k or so to our bank. And again, these are all nice and simple. Again, if you ever need, you can always look at these tutorials, and they'll be in a playlist called Time Trials. You can always search on the channel for it as well, so that you can kind of get an in-depth view on what they are like. But the main thing to think is, as you're going, again, being careful with the corners, because sometimes these can turn really quick, and you can catch the corner without meaning to, especially this one here. So you want to slow down, and then especially coming towards the end here, slow down as you turn, and again, slowing down as you turn onto the bridge bit. And then once you be nice and careful with those, the last part to think about with this one is just this little hill bit at the end, okay? This bit used to catch me out. I remembered it when I did it originally. It catches you out a little bit, so as you go onto this little bit of a turf area. Now, you can do what I did here. I can simply follow the concrete, and then once you are ready, you can then cut the corner slightly, especially for those final two on that hill, and then you'll be able to kind of speed through. Now, these last corners, again, if you get lucky with traffic, you can just kind of speed around. However, you can see time's kind of nearly short, but again, all you got to do is absolutely leg it. And then once you do, even if you take a little bump, you get through and you do it all. And that's another 100k as well. So gang, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have and enjoyed seeing how you're going to get 450k or so in about 6 minutes or so, then make sure you leave a like, comment down below if you want to see more, subscribe if you haven't already. And gang, I'm going to see you all for the next video.